Hey everybody, Ben here from The Beard Guys, bringing you my guide to all of the secret locations and Easter eggs that you can find on the Delta Force operations map Layali Grove. We've got 6 hidden loot boxes to cover, containing gold helmets and vests, gun skins, and even a free ammo crate that you can use to get a ton of extra stash space. If you haven't seen it already, make sure you check out my Zero Dam All Secrets guide. There's a load of cool stuff you can find on that map, and you're also going to need to have completed one of the secret puzzles on Zero Dam in order to get one of the crates on Layali Grove. Crate 1 contains a gold helmet that you can see here. Crate 2 contains a gold vest. Crate 3 contains the ammo crate I mentioned in the intro, which gives you extra stash space. So as you can see, I've got the secret protocol ammo crate in an expansion slot here, and this gives me 27 extra slots of stash space that I can put ammo into. If you wanted to get an ammo crate by buying one or crafting one, you'd have to get that through the supply station in the TAC Warfare unit, and the first one you can buy, although it's slightly bigger than that, that's going to cost you nearly 900,000 in parts in order to make that. So really worth grabbing, and it will save you a ton of cash this third crate. Crate 4 contains this Scar skin, Crate 5 contains an MP5 skin, and Crate 6 contains an M249 skin. Now just remember, with these secret protocol crates, when you find them in game, you can't put them in your safe box. They have to be extracted through your backpack. Once you get them out of the game, you have to then open them. If you've already opened that crate before, you can only get the item once. So I've not got this one before, so we get the gold helmet. Again, for the vest here, I've not done this one before, so I'm going to get a gold vest. You can see these in my stash now. But this third one, I've already got the ammo crate. If I open this again, it's just going to give me a few credits, 5,000 credits. So you can only claim each of these items once per player. You can go and do these rooms as many times as you want and take the crates as many times as you want. But when you open them, you can only ever get the item once. On top of that, you also can't sell these items in the auction. You can sell them to the supply station, so you get 70 grand for this helmet, but they count as bound items, so you can't sell them via auction. So whilst you can get a bit of money for them, they're probably worth just hanging on to and using when you fancy it in a raid. So the first secret protocol crate on Layali Grove can be found in Aminya village, or just to the south of it actually, which is over to the eastern side of the map. You go down to this bunker, you're going to find a keypad which requires a 3-digit code, and you're going to need to go around and find the 3 numbers in order to open this. The first one is right next to you. You can see this dagger with a dot at the bottom. That means it's the first number, which is a number 8 for me, found inside this well. Keep in mind, all the numbers shown in today's video, these codes are going to change every single round, so you're going to have to find these. It's not just the same code every single time. For the second number, you're going to need to head up the top here. If you go up the stairs, you can see a dagger pointing across the way. It's actually pointing towards this blue tap, and if you jump over and look straight down, you're going to see the second number, which for us is number 5. For the third and final number, you need to go into this building, or you can go around a couple of ways, but you get onto this big tower that you're next to here. Then make your way up around this tower. You need to get around to the front of it, climb up onto this box, and then turn around and jump onto the AC unit where the bird's nest is. Keep following the planks around, jump over the gaps that you find, and then over the big gap at the back. Then climb up this ladder till you get to the end here, and you're going to see a number written on the floor. Number 4, that's the last number in our code. So once you've got those 3 numbers, you need to go back down to the door from before, enter those 3 numbers, and you'll be able to get inside. If you don't want to go and find those 3 numbers, that door is actually beeping those numbers to you in Morse code. So if you can work out a bit of Morse code in your head, then you can completely skip going and finding those 3 numbers. Just listen to the beeping, and that'll give you the numbers to open the door. So we pop in our code, which is 854, and inside here, we don't get the crate just yet. We actually get a secret mission we have to do first, which is a breach specialist mission. Accept this contract, head up to the door. You've got to place the C4 in, which will be marked on your map now. It's just over on the next building. Place a C4 on the door, defend the C4 from some AI bots for a couple of minutes, and then once this has exploded, you need to go inside of this building, work your way up the stairs, go all the way around to the back here where there's the bookcase and these chairs, and there's a key card on the floor behind one of the armchairs. That's the final piece in this puzzle you're going to need. Just head back to where you first went into the bunker, and just to the left of this, there is this small door. In here on the left is the keypad door. Use the key card on that, and in here you're going to find that first crate, which contains the gold tier 5 helmet. The second crate puzzle on Layali Grove is over at the manor house found on the western side of the map. This small building has a bunker behind it, which again requires a 3-digit code that you can find written in various places around this building. It's also beeping the code at you in Morse code, so if you want to translate that, you can just do that and skip finding the numbers. But if you do want to find the numbers, then first just head inside the building. You can see a dagger with a dot pointing to the side here. You jump jump up into the corner and look behind you under the stairs, you can see the first number in the code. For the second number, you need to head out, up the stairs and onto the balcony, and then actually look behind you to the side here, and you can jump onto this awning where you'll see a dagger with 2 dots pointing down to the corner here. Jump over, turn behind you, and you're going to see the second number written on the wall. Then spin round, you're going to see a dagger with 3 dots pointing to the corner. Look down this tiny hole here, and you can actually see the third number written at the bottom there. Then just head down to the basement, enter that code into the keypad, and in here you're going to find crate L2 containing the gold tier 5 vest. The third crate on Layali Grove requires you to do a series of keycard missions, and you start this mission over on the eastern side of the map in Gurab Desolation, where you'll find this door which requires a keycard to open. This keycard is found by completing the D3 crate on Zero Dam, so if you haven't done that before, go check out my video on Zero Dam, do that mission, make sure you pick up that keycard on Zero Dam, and you can extract with that in your safe box. Then you need to come to Layali Grove and use that keycard to open this door. Once you've opened it, it's a single-use keycard, so if you open that door and then get killed, you're going to have to go do the Zero Dam one again, get the keycard, come back, open it. So be careful when you're doing this. But once you do open this door, go inside. On the table there's another keycard to grab, pick up that one, and then head to the second locked door on Grove, which you're going to find in the center of the map, just to the south of the train station, in the little underground bunker marked here behind these containers. Open up this door and there's another keycard in here, and that's the last keycard you're going to need to get. Once you've got this one, you need to make your way right over to the southwest of the map, down in the farm, Desert Trails Farm, and right in the middle of the field there's another underground bunker. Open up this door using the keycard you just got, and in here you're going to find crate L3, which contains the ammo crate you can use in your stash. In order to equip this, you just need to drag the ammo crate from your stash into an expansion slot. If you don't have an expansion slot available, it'll prompt you to upgrade your stash at tier 1, which is very easy to do, and then you can just move that into a spare expansion slot. The fourth crate on Layali Grove is a fairly complicated puzzle you got to do with quite a lot of running around. The door for this is found at the southern paid extraction point to the south of the hotel. You go down to this bunker literally right next to the paid extraction. You'll find a locked door requiring a 4-digit code, which also has a load of weird letters written above the keypad. This you can run through a keyboard change cipher decoding website, but you don't really need to bother because it says Cave, Gurab Desolation, Minefield, and Wharf Tower, and doesn't seem to change. But if that does change, try running through a cipher like that. You can find them online. But what it's telling us here is that we need to go and find the numbers. The first one is found in the cave, second one in Gurab, third in a minefield, and fourth at the Wharf Tower. So the cave is located in the northeast of the map, just outside the storage center. Make your way up here and go into the cave, and on a box you're going to see a dagger pointing to the side. This is actually telling you to go right into this back corner here, and right tucked in the side you're going to find a number written on the side here. Now these numbers are written in Morse code in terms of dots and dashes, but it also kind of shapes them in the shape of the numbers as well. So you can see this one is a number 1. It's a dot and 4 dashes, which is 1 in Morse code, but it also kind of looks like a 1. I'll put a little cheat sheet up on screen that my buddy Steve made that helps you identify some of these that are a little confusing, but most of them are fairly easy. So that's the first number in this puzzle. For the second one, we need to head down to Gurab Desolation on the eastern side of the map, and you're going to find a building with a dagger pointing down diagonally. This is pointing at this wall where you can see the second number in our puzzle written in Morse code. And you can see here we've got 4 dots, which means it's number 5. For our third number, we need to make our way to a nearby minefield marked on the map here. And once you get over to this, get on the rocks looking over it from the eastern side and look for the warning sign that's lying on its side. And the number you actually need is located directly underneath this mine next to the fallen sign. You're going to need to explode that mine by walking onto it and blowing it up. So make sure you're on full health. You can tank it if you are solo. It does almost kill you, but you should be okay on full health. Or trick one of your teammates into walking onto it. And once you've done that, look on the spot on the ground where that mine was, and you'll see the code written on the ground. And you can see here that's 3 dots and 2 dashes. And going by our cheat sheet, we know that that is a 3 and not 2 dashes and 3 dots, which would be a 7. So for our fourth and final number in this series, we need to make our way to the Wharf Tower. That's this tall building here found in the blue wharf on the little pier. Make your way into this tower, head up the stairs till you get to the top floor that it lets you get to. You'll see a dagger on the ceiling pointing across the way. If you stand directly underneath this dagger and look diagonally up, you could just about see the number written on the wall on the floor above that you can't access. And we can see here this is a 7, 2 dashes, 3 dots in the shape of a 7. So we now have our code. Then all we need to do is head back to the door, buy the paid extraction point, enter that code, which was 1537 for me in that game. Go in here and you'll find crate L4 containing the Scar skin. For the 5th crate, this is located in the southeast of the map. Right next to this southeast extraction point, there's another underground bunker, and this one's going to require a bit of legwork again. If you go down and look at this door, it has some writing in Morse code above the door, which basically says Ascension. And this is the name of one of the warfare maps in Delta Force. And also, if you look on the keypad, it says A1, B2, C2, and D. So these correspond to flags in the attack and defend mode on Ascension. And what you're going to need to do is play a game on Ascension, visit these flags, and find certain areas where these numbers are written down. These numbers change about every 24 hours. So you're going to need to do it or find someone who's helpfully posted it recently in the comments. If you go to warfare mode, you can just select the AD drill mode, and this is just playing against AI bots, no human players, so it'll be super easy. And just load this up, back out if it's not Ascension. And once you get into Ascension, you just need to go to these 4 locations and find the numbers. The first number is at checkpoint A1, and it's written on the side of this green container, literally right where the flag is. Super easy to find, down on the beach. If you're playing as defense, you can then just turn around and immediately run back and get all the other numbers. You don't have to really play the objectives here. The second number is located at flag B2, which is inside this building, and you're going to find the number written on the side of this furnace type thing next to one of these little orange lights, and that's the second number in the code. For the third number in the code, this again is right next to the flag C2, which is located in the tunnels, and you'll see it written on the side of this small green wall just next to the flag itself. For the fourth and final number, you'll find that on the side of this red shipping container, just opposite the D flag, right at the top of the map. So once you've got your 4 numbers for the code, head back to Layali Grove, enter them into this keypad in the southeast. That will open up and you can get crate number 5. Now the 6th and final crate on Layali Grove, you'll be relieved to hear, is super easy to get. You don't really have to do any puzzles. It's located on the western side of the map, just to the west of Desert Trails Farm. There's a minefield, and it's literally just sitting on the floor in this minefield. Now you can choose whatever route you want to go in here. Just make sure you don't step on mines. I found it's quite easy to come in from the south. If you go right round to the south, you can just kind of hug along the edge of the wall here without hitting any mines, walk up, grab the crate, and then follow your same route back out. But do be careful, because the mines will blow you up. This crate has the M249 skin in it, so then you can just go and extract, and you've got yourself all 6 of the crates. So that's everything for today. Hopefully you found that useful. If you did, then drop a like and a sub on the video to stay up to date with all of my Delta Force content, and why not take a look at some of my other guides and tip videos. Thanks so much for watching. My name's Ben, we are the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.